Steelers safety Ryan Clark was on NFL AM yesterday and said that he was happy when the Ravens traded Anquan Boldin to the 49ers. Quote, if you look at the plays Anquan Boldin makes, you think about the plays he made to get them to that Super Bowl, I think he's the difference maker. He's the guy who brings the toughness to that receiving core. I think it's going to be tough to replace him, both leadership-wise as well as his play on the field. Well, that's Ryan being very honest. Are Clark's comments smart or not so smart? Stephen A., I'll start with you.
Well, I don't know how smart it is. I just know I didn't like him.
Okay.
I didn't like him. And I've gotten to know Ryan Clark over the last year or so, and I actually have grown fond of the man. So I'm not really getting on him but so much. But let me be very, very clear. I love the Steelers, and I don't want to hear any member of the Pittsburgh Steelers organization lauding and praising a former nemesis and his departure. The Steelers that I know, Steeler Nation, what we want is we want the best, because to beat a man, whoa, you've got to beat the man. You understand?
Did you hear that?
And I don't want to hear any member of the Steelers organization talking about how we're happy that this guy is gone because he's no longer going to be a headache for us. The Steelers that I know, the Steelers that I grew up loving, the purple, the black and gold, this is what it's all about.
In Queens, New York, right?
That's right, in Queens, New York. You know what I'm saying? In my house. Right? First time I ever saw a football game was the Immaculate Reception by Franco Harris.
That was it.
That was it. And I was hooked from that point. But my point to you is, this is what it's all about here. From the days of Mean Joe Green and Jack Lambert and Jack Ham to L.C. Greenwood and Mel Blount and the crew. You understand? They established something special, okay? Bill Cowher coaching for 15 years. You established something special. You don't want people to get hurt. You don't want people to get traded. You don't want people to get waived or move somewhere else. You want the best. So when we win, it is undeniable that Steeler Nation rolls up. And I don't hear that from Ryan Clark right now. I mean, what did I tell you the problem was with the Steelers last year? And don't smile at me when I'm being serious, man. This is serious business here, okay? This is almost tantamount to my Yankees. This is very serious. Listen up.
I'm listening.
This is very important.
I can't help but listen.
When you sit there and you're the Steelers, okay? What did I tell you my problem was with them a couple of weeks ago before you went on vacation? I said the mystique, it's dissipated. Yeah. It's not there.
I agree.
You know, when you got a guy like Harrison gone, you know, this is a problem. When you look at them, the fear factor.
And by the way, they just announced that they have no use with James Harrison anymore. He's gone.
He's gone.
All right.
So you've got Harrison. Yeah. He's gone. I'm supposed to rely on Lamar Woodley. Wasn't play as quietly to the press complaining about him.
They were.
I'm supposed to rely on Timmons. I'm supposed to rely on Foote and Clark. You understand what I'm saying? All of these dudes. I'm concerned. I know the Steelers can play. I'm not questioning that. I know they have talent. I'm talking intimidation. I'm talking a mystique where, you know, you scared, you praying that you're going to come out there healthy. You understand? You don't even think about victories. You think about your health because they got you thinking about that first because they're menacing. That is gone. And this is one of the reasons why, all due respect to Ryan Clark, I want Rough Riders for the Steelers.
Let me quote you. To beat a man, you got to beat a man.
Whoa! You've got to beat the man. Nature boy Ric Flair. That's what it's about, Skip. And I don't hear that from the Steelers right now. And Ryan Clark, we know he can ball. We know he can play. Love you, bro, but come on.
I think you just went Jay Farrow on me.
He totally did, right?
Now, let's calm back down here
take it to the question.
and think about what we're talking about here. We're talking about a Steelers defense that just last year, little known fact, led the National Football League in total defense. Led it. Number one overall. And we're talking about a Steeler defense that was number one overall against the pass. Number one overall. We're talking about a Steeler defense that lost Ike Taylor, who was playing some of the best cornerback of his life and some of the best in the National Football League.
He owed us that after wetting the bed against Tim Tebow and the Broncos.
But I'm saying he was.
He owed us that.
And he missed the last 4 games, and what happened? Your Steelers lost 3 of the last 4 and barely missed the playoffs at 8-8.